Yo, whoa, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive. Ready guys, another episode of Pokemon Infinity Nuzlocke Let's Play. If you guys are excited for this one, I know you guys are. Show some love, hit that like button down below. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Don't forget, we got ourselves a little something giveaway action going on at aDriveLive.com. Chance to win a Nintendo Switch. And also, you become a premium member for just $5, man. You get access to early episodes. I'm over here just kind of traversing the terrain, looking for spots that maybe I missed, because that's kind of what I feel like doing right now. And ooh, there's a spot right there. See, this is what I'm finding. All sorts of cool stuff. So there's gonna be a lot of cuts at the beginning of this episode before I kind of get to the main meat and potatoes of it. We might have some battles, like I get a rare candy here and I feel like this girl's gonna want to battle me. Yes, your little secluded grove. Okay, let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. And I'm gonna ask you guys a question today. What is your favorite part of Pokemon games? And I feel like that could be answered in so many ways, right? Like, of course, I missed my nostril flare to start. You could like the battling, you could like the catching, you could like all sorts of stuff. For me, I actually like the exploration, and that's why I'm super excited for being able to play Legends Arceus, because I feel like this is like the ultimate exploration game. And I enjoy things like I'm doing right now, where I'm kind of backtracking throughout the map. I'm going through, I'm trying to... He's straight char. Oh, he slowed me down, so my Dragon Rage 1 second. Okay. You know, I like that. I like that aspect of being able to kind of... You really have a berry. You're annoying. You know, kind of looking around, exploring, seeing what's good, seeing what's around the map. Finding little hidden crevices and secrets and stuff like that. And I feel like that's something that a lot of the Pokemon games have kind of been lacking. Or at least that was one of the things that really lacked for me. Steel Wing. I'm going to pass on that. That lied for me with BDSP, and that a lot came from the fact that I had already played it, right? So that's not really anyone's fault per se. Combuskin, what am I doing against you? Not going into Captain Jack. Probably just staying in and just Dragon Raging. He's gonna bulk up. Okay, this thing is scary actually all of a sudden. This thing is actually scary all of a sudden. I probably should switch. I don't even two-shot and it's Speed Boost. Speed Boost bulk up. I don't know if he one-shots me. Reptar is a good bet, but not if he keeps bulking up. This thing's actually super scary. I think I gotta stay in one more time in Dragon Rage. Here comes the double kick. Oh boy. Bro. Okay. So here's the thing. I actually kill it with Nostril Flare, but if I miss, I'm dead. Thank you for not missing, Zippo. That was scary. Very scary. I'm gonna get a level off of it, but that was very scary. And here comes the Torchic. Okay, well, I'm definitely switching out because I don't want to deal with this. Let's go into... I'm just gonna go Nexus. That was scary. I have a really big fighting weakness on my team that is gonna be solved more or less soon, right, by Nexus. But still very scary right now. I will smack you down to the ground and destroy your little Torchic soul. Whew, okay. Interesting start. Interesting start. Anyway, I like exploration. Speaking of which, I am gonna go explore the forest now, I think. Oh, it looks like I can't even go back into Genesis Forest right now. They're having some issues, so I was hopeful to go back in there, but I guess we cannot. So I suppose the next location is we head to this way? Rolling Amberfield? I think we go to Amberfield. I don't even know how to get there though, since I can't go through the forest. And TM40 Aerial Ace, not bad. And these two fighting dudes are over here, so I think this is the way I gotta go. I don't actually recall if I ever got an encounter on this route though. I don't feel like I did. Maybe I did, but I'm not positive. I don't know who that fire breather is. He looks very suspicious though. Oh, this guy teaches you Mega Punch, and this guy gives you Mega Kick. Yeah, those are not very good. You stepped in my immediate view. All right, so I made a few tweaks to the team as well. I put Ripjaw on the team over Nala just temporarily to give it some XP. And I'm gonna be focusing on trying to train up Reptar now, because I feel like Reptar could be kind of strong, man. And I definitely gave him some TMs to buff him up a little bit, buff her up a little bit. I don't know what to tell you, but that's okay. We got, yeah, see, there we go. Immediately leveled. Ripjaw's gonna get some levels. Here's a Pinsir. There's Rock Team, I think. Like this thing, Reptar is actually really good, and I'm glad it's back on the team. Definitely a strong Pokemon. Pinsir's pretty dope though. Submission's not gonna do anything. We should be able to eat that up. Nice, take some recoil, and I'm faster, so I can just Rock Tomb again. Drop some more rocks on its face. Goodbye, Pinsir. See you later. So yeah, I'm gonna use this opportunity to train up some of the different Pokemon. I really want to see how Ripjaw like what's going on with this thing, because I feel like this is a sick Pokemon. Like Water Steel with Iron Barbs is like too good, I feel like, to just leave. And there's a Nidoking, go figure. The one downside is I do not have my full team right now, which means I'm at the mercy of some tougher battles. So I'm gonna dig and hope that he does not have Earthquake. Double kick, okay. I'm at the, like I said, I don't have my full team right now, so we are at the mercy of some potential mismatches here. I think I just dig again. He's gonna Super Potion. He's got high crits, but I don't really think Nidoking has any good moves. Like Earthquake, Earth Power, I don't think he's gonna have. So, how fitting is that? NIDOROOK takes out Nidoking. You gotta love it. And Ripjaw is gonna level up very quickly, as you can see. Learns, Absorb, no. He's gonna level up very quickly, though. TM95 Snarl, not a bad pickup. Okay, so I'm gonna make the decision to not get an encounter here in Rolling Ridge right now. So I still have a handful of encounters, just so you guys know. I have a Sea Ridge Town encounter, I have a Genesis Forest encounter, I have a Rolling Ridge encounter, and I also have a Falcon Heights encounter, which is up here. I never did the Falcon Heights. So I'm gonna head to Rolling Trail. I just don't see anything that really jumps out to me right now, and maybe later in the game, like, we'll be able to access something, especially since this game kind of forces you to come back. So here we are in Rolling Trail, which is already new stuff. There's a Don fan. There's lots of Don fans, and we'll see what's going down. Okay, there's a giant Slacking guarding a chest over there. Do I dare battle the Slacking? That seems so risky, bro. Like, tell me how I feel like that thing is gonna be busted. Are you a trainer? Would you like me to teach one of your Pokemon Vacuum Wave? Ooh. No, I don't want anyone to learn Vacuum Wave, clearly. Okay, so I want to see what's in the chest for the Slacking. And I also just remembered I've totally skipped out on a lot of different Trick House guys. I gotta go back to the Trick House dude at some point. I want to do the Slacking, but like my team is not ready for this right now, right? Like I'll battle this trainer. Like I feel like Nexus probably can deal with it, right? You just hit it with a big low kick, you slow it down, potentially, you know, beat it from there. I am missing 2 Pokemon on my team right now. So it's probably not worth it. I need to hatch this egg is really what I need to do. And maybe if Ripjaw is a higher level, then I could justify it. I want to do it though. I'm like very tempted. Aqua Ring on Ripjaw, that may be good, but I'll pass for now. Here's a Swallow. I do have Rock Tomb for you. This is gonna hurt though. That's all right. Rock Tomb probably one-shots. It does not, and that was a crit too. Surprised actually. I don't know if I outspeed. I'm gonna Venoshock it. I do outspeed actually after a drop, so that tells me NIDOROOK is pretty quick. And a Sunflora. Just Venoshock this. Lots of XP here for Reptar. Unfortunately, if they're not poisoned, oh, this is gonna hurt. This might be bad. If I remember correctly, there was a new form evolution of the Nido family in this game. We're gonna go with Reptar here, the Nidoran, and now Reptar is evolving as well, which is a beautiful thing. Big evolutions here, man. Our team's looking a little bit more powerful. And an Astral Stone, and that is the stone we've been looking for to evolve Reptar. And that is NIDOROOK, dude. Yo, this thing is crazy. Against a random Sunflora, dog, come on. Oh, that was throws. That was throws, dude. Oh. I'm throwing right now. I'm actually just throwing right now. Ripjaw's learning acids. Oh, dude, I'm actually throwing right now. I really just did that. I really just did that. And it's not, dude, I should have been smarter. Like, it's one of those things where it's a Sunflora, right? Like, you don't ever consider that thing to be a threat, but it's a threat. It's a very high special attack Pokemon. Wow, I'm legit throwing. I'm annoyed. I'm very annoyed. Rest in peace, NIDOROOK. Oh, this one hurts, dude. This one really hurts. That one really hurts. All right, I'm gonna grab Nala back to the team for now, as I continue to train up. All right, I'm kind of in a YOLO mood after we lost NIDOROOK. I'm fighting this Slacking, dude. I'm going for it. It's level 40. Headbutt. No flinch. That did half, dog. Oh, he had Choppleberry. Wait a minute. I might actually be okay, though. He's low figure out. Okay, so all I gotta do is heal. Bro, Nexus is so strong! Okay, Nexus, calm down! Bro, he really had a Choppleberry, too. He said, I got a Choppleberry, don't mind me. Jeez. This thing was ready for that fight. Ooh, Zippo's learning Dragon Dance. Let's go. Let's go. We don't need Dragon Rage anymore after I've been getting rid of his physical moves. Get out of my way. Give me this chest. Everstone? Meh. Firestone? Yeah. Repels? Revives? Meh. Ultra Balls. Let's go. That's a huge win. That was worth. That was a good chest. Oh, this guy hooks me up with a good rod. Sweet. This is why I've been kind of holding off on my encounters too, because I do feel like there's a chance that later in the game we can get much better Pokemon. So again, I'm gonna probably skip on this route. I haven't seen anything that jumps out to me yet. And that's TM Embargo, which is also not jumping out to me. And now we're in Amberfield Town. We made it to the new town. Oh, is that a Psyduck pail? I don't suppose you were planning to give it away. Yo, this little quest where we keep running into people and we get the mystery seeds now. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do with the mystery seeds, but I'll take it. And I get a leaf stone as well, which is pretty dope. And a koala berry by talking to a Sunflora, so I don't know what's up with that. I think the mystery seeds are probably a key item. Yeah, they are. So now we have to find the next person who wants the mystery seeds. It's been a fun little quest the whole time. Okay, so I think I found the Safari Zone. And we'll have to take a look and see. There's a bunch of different areas. A main area, a swamp, a cave, a cliffside, and a beach. Welcome to the Safari Zone. Oh, I had to give this guy the letter, that's right. Thorn always kept themselves. The grand opening, we went ahead a few hours ago. It became apparent to me that Professor Thorn wasn't gonna show up, but it's a pleasure to have you here. Here's a free Safari ticket. Well, thank you. You can redeem it and you have 24 hours of access. Ooh, I like it. Okay, well, I'm gonna go upstairs and see what's up there. Let's talk, ooh, a lot of people. Oh, has multiple zones, Safari zones. If you look at the binoculars, you may get a rare, ooh, we can see some Pokemon out of the binoculars. And am I gonna explore it? I bet the cave has strong Pokemon. Let's see if these work. There seems to be an oasis. It could just be a mirage. A vast expanse, just as you focus, it seems to vanish before you can make out what it is. And you can see an entrance to the cave. The heat in the area makes it look like a mirage. So we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do here in the safari, because there's gonna be a sick encounter for us to get. I might as well go do it, right? Let's see. Oh, this guy sells safari tickets and safari balls. I'll grab a few safari balls. Does it say anything about them? It's only used in the Safari Zone. I'll grab some quick balls too. And I just got some ultra balls, so we should be fine. I've got repels. I'll grab some fresh water as well. And I think we're good to go. Let's do it, man. Let's go to the Safari Zone. Oh, and like you legit are jumping into a battle right away? I was not expecting a battle here in the Safari Zone. And it's a double battle. Jigglypuff, Loudred. Oh, this is like the interviewer people. And I've got Ripjaw out here, which means we need to switch it out. Let us go for Spark into Jigglypuff, and we will go into Nexus, which destroys everything, because Nexus is the destroyer of souls. Spark should do a good chunk of damage here. It actually just one-shots the Jigglypuff, which we'll take. Nala gets a nice level. And what else you got? You're gonna bite into a fighting type. That's fine with me. What else you got? A Magnemite. Doesn't have a gender. I think the play here is we Spark into the Magnemite and low kick into the Magnemite. Low sweep into the Magnemite. Just double into it because it probably has sturdy anyway. That did way more than I thought it was gonna be. That just shows how frail Swaggy is. Unfortunately, rest in peace, Swagnemite. Unfortunately. But that's good stuff. I'll take a bite again. We're just destroying these two interviewers here. A Jinx, now that's a little stronger. But I can go for bite into Jinx and low sweep into Loudred. I will say though, if I don't knock out the Jinx, I might have to switch out Nexus, because if it goes for a Psychic type move, nah, we're good. If it went for a Psychic type move after Fake Tears and a Nexus, I probably would have been in bad shape, but it's not too bad. Nexus wants to learn Assurance. I mean, nah, dude, your moveset is too busted to give you Assurance. And low sweep will definitely one-shot here. Yep. Not too shabby. What else you got for me? Ripjaw at 27. Wants to learn Mirror Shot, which is probably better than whatever else it has. It's not that good, but I'll get rid of Bubble for it. And let's see what else we got. Oh, we just beat him. That was it. Okay. Thanks for the battle, you two. Okay, so we have a lot of safari area to explore. I don't know if these are trainers or what's going on here. I get a nugget, and I'll see if anything happens. Bro, there's just a Nido Queen chilling there. Oh, you can't go to the swamp biome yet. So there's gonna be spots that I can't go to right now. There's a Girafarig. Oh, man, and a Chansey. Yo. Okay, so it's very clear to me that I can't explore this whole thing. That's the downside. But the upside is there's gonna be some dope stuff here. So I have to make a tough decision. Do I wait to get my safari encounter until later on? Which I've been doing a lot. I feel like you guys are probably annoyed with me. You're like, aDrive, why do you keep pushing off your encounters? But like, I feel like it'll be worth it in the long run. Flame Charge, that's the one that boosts speed, I think. That's actually kind of clutch. I think it's gonna be worth in the long run. Like, I feel like right now it's a little bit annoying, but later on, I will have dope encounters. Wait, why can't I cut? Captain Jack can cut. Can't use that here. That's interesting. Oh, you need Rock Smash? Yeah, I can't even access the other parts right now because I don't have Rock Smash. So like kind of using my ticket here is a little bit of a, I guess a little bit of a bummer because I can't really do everything. Yeah, I hate to feel like I just wasted my safari ticket, but I think it's the smart play. I like the team that I have. I'm gonna have to come back another time when I can access more. How much are those tickets? They're 7,000 bucks, so they're expensive. But I think it'll be worth our time to come back later. I really do, so sorry. All right, before I press on to the next part of the game, I am going to try to hatch this egg, which is kind of slow moving since I don't have a bike or anything. But I do have a flame body Ponyta, if you guys remember from earlier in the playthrough. So I'm gonna utilize that to hatch this egg and find out what it's gonna be. I'm kind of hoping it's an Eevee, but I'll see you guys in a few minutes whenever this thing hatches. All right, the egg is finally hatching. Will it be an Eevee or something else? I don't know. The Eevee girl gave it to me. I think it's an Eevee. It's an Eevee! Yo, I'll take it, honestly. Not even mad about it. Not even mad about it. That's a huge pickup. I'm not even mad because there are different evolutions in this game and I want to see what they are. I do. I'm not going to put Eevee on the team now, but I like the option of it later for sure. That's a bad Eevee though, jeez. All right, here's our rival on Amber Trail. Stay back, aDrive. Snorlax are known to be aggressive right after waking up. Wait, so I can't go this way? So, which way do I go? I can't go on Amber Trail, so what do I do? Makes sense to me to go talk to the professor, I guess, just because I feel like I haven't talked to him in a while, and he's the one who sent me on that mission, so let's go see what the professor has going on here. You're back. How did the warden take my letter? Oh, sounds like he wasn't too devastated. I finished up my work. I think I figured it out, but I need you to step into the scanner. I have a better, more specific idea for what information I'm looking for. One more scan, I think we'll have a definitive answer where to go from here. All right, let's do it. Last time we went to that crazy place where there was only a bed and like a creepy person, so what do we got here? Oh, we're in a new place with a bed and a creepy person. It's only a matter of time. All we can do is wait. I think the last time they said I can't help you. And now an escape rope, but you can't escape. And a bed and a hallway. What's down this hallway, though? There's a long hallway. Oh, a phone. Come back home. Where is home, though? Oh, is that that's a Gengar! Gengar looks right through you. This is crazy. All right, let's. This isn't supposed to be your bed. How do I get out then? The phone's ringing again. This isn't supposed to happen to you. There's a Duskull too. The Duskull is trembling. The phone's ringing a third time now. This can't last much longer. Oh, there's a Banette. How can you wake up if you keep going back to sleep? Do I want to lay down? Not yet. I want to go see if the phone's ringing again. I guess it's time for us to get out of here. Creepy. Thanks, that's scan confirmed parts of my hypothesis. I apologize for how long this has all taken. This has been quite a perplexing mystery to untangle. With the data I've gathered and in the information Wormwood provided, I've come to a conclusion. Now bear with me, you wake up in the middle of the forest on an island you don't recognize. No one here knows you. No one witnessed your arrival. There are no injuries or any evidence of you falling from a plane or some Pokemon. The next closest region is thousands of miles away, so there's no way you floated over here. I've gone over it hundreds of times. There's just no logical physical way you've shown up where you did. But we live in a world inhabited by fierce deities able to distort time and space. So we must take into consideration that our laws of physics do not apply in special situations. I started dabbling in the theories of metaphysics and legendary Pokemon lore. You were found in the middle of Genesis Forest, where all paths throughout Egho converge. That forest is fabled to be the homes of Celebi, the time travel Pokemon. I don't take it up as a coincidence that you show up on the mysterious circumstances right in the middle of a time traveler's home. It is said that Celebi can sense temporal anomalies, and it does what it can to correct these flaws in space-time. Furthermore, your scans have helped me hone in on your neurological issues and your overall physiology. You have no memories prior to waking up here, and your body is made up of elements that haven't been discovered yet. At least, not in this world. The point I'm getting at is, you're not from this world, aDrive. I do not think you were even from this universe. I believe, given the evidence, you may be from an alternate timeline. In fact, it's possible that you're from an entirely different reality altogether. I presume that Celebi may have something to do with, but without question, why? I know there's a lot to take in, and it may seem a bit out there. I have a plan to help get you home, but I want to give you some time to process this. Take as much time as you need. I'll be waiting outside when you're ready for the next step. So we're not even from this universe, apparently, and I don't know what to make of that. I don't know. Interdimensional travel, exploration, why none of this matters. That's kind of funny. I mean, I don't really know what else I can do at this point. I think we just go outside and talk to the professor and figure out what's going on here. And here's the field guides. I really missed out on the field guides. It's raining now. Well, aDrive, are you ready to initiate our plan to get you home? I guess so. So you're from a different timeline, you want to get home. Celebi may potentially be the cause, but we do not need to depend on it as the solution. The concept of alternate timelines is abstract. It can be quantified and traversed. The quantum particle displaced in the lab is able to handle the computations required to traverse these timelines. The only thing it lacks is the correct energy source. We need to harness a set of specific energy signatures from around Egho. I don't know what you learned, but the place of this island have a history with the space-time deities, Palkia, Dialga, and Giratina. Those three Pokemon control major facets of our reality, space, time, and dark energy. We do not need to capture these Pokemon, we only need to harness a small amount of their energy. There are, or were, 3 temples around Egho devoted to these Pokemon, the Koros, Kronos, and Kaios temples. If you paid any attention to Egho Rock Town, you remember their whole festival was about Palkia. A caravan from Egho Rock should be on its way up to Koros Temple in Palkin Heights as we speak. They plan to use the Azure Flute to summon Palkia from the temple. When they summon Palkia, it will only stay for a little while. Upon its arrival, it will unleash a huge energy surge. Do you remember the Arcanium ore you got from Egho Rock? There are deposits of it at the bottom of those 3 temples. When the deities are summoned to their temples, their energy signatures are absorbed into the Arcanium ore at the bottom. All you need is 1 small Arcanium shard from the Koros and Kronos temples. We'll use the space-time energy from the shards to provide the correct energy from the lab equipment. It would be great to get the shard of Arcanium from Giratina's Kaios temple, but that was destroyed 100 years ago when Giratina was last summoned. So any shard imbued with the energy has been buried under the rubble of this temple for a century. Luckily, we should only need 2 shards. Koros is directly south of us, located at the top of Palkin Heights. The Kronos temple is on the island up north. Right now, Palkin Heights is blocked by a bunch of rocks. If you can get the badge from the Egho Council member at Dunestone Oasis, you can clear the path to Palkin Heights. You should be able to catch up to the caravan before they summon Palkia. Afterwards, you can see if they summon Dialga. We have an ambitious task ahead. You'll have to go south through the Genesis Forest into Haysport. From Haysport, you'll head west into the Dunestone Desert. You'll end up at the Oasis, which is a historical landmark run by the Council. Once the obstacles to Koros Temple are removed, you should be able to retrieve the first shard that we need. Get going. Okay, so looks like we're heading back into the forest, it seems. This is a lot to unpack, isn't it? Oh, it looks like Teal is done with his Snorlax over here, which means that your boy's gotta fight. And I think it's time to battle. Zippo, you're leading off, let's get it. aDrive, I have to show you how strong my team has gotten. Okay, I am a Pokemon down, because I do have Ripjaw. So, Koki Pound! Yo, that's the evolved form of the Koki Bro. I just nostril flare it though. I missed. Yo, Zippo, you missed way too much. Shadow punch. Okay. Gonna just switch it out. Wow, into a he just caught the Snorlax at level 37. Oh God. Oh gosh. I may not be prepared for this. I thought I was in really good shape, but maybe not. Nexus should be okay. Don't get paralyzed, please. All right, we're low sweeping. Don't have a berry. Let's go. That's massive. Nexus, you are so good. Here comes Staraptor. This thing has close combat, dude. Do I have an option? What level? What is it? It's a female. Do I test to see if it has it or not? I think I have to go Nala. I think we just go Nala. I don't want to switch, but if it has close combat, it has close combat. Nala can take it, but if it has double edge, I die. Not really sure what my best play is here. Do I heal and see if it has another attack? I guess we're gonna do that. We're gonna Super Potion Nala and see what its other attack is. If it has a good normal move, takedown. 55. I can't take another one. I'm in trouble. I am very much so in trouble. I'm not gonna be faster with Nala. I mean, I one-shot it if... I'm gonna Super Potion again. I one-shot it if I attack it, but if it close combats me twice, then I die. It close combats again. Down to 60. Okay, I have to just trust that I can live the hit, I think is my best play. I'm going for Spark. I can live one. No crits, let's go. I think I could have lived the takedown. I think I didn't need to use that potion. I think I would have been fine. But it's fine. I get rid of the Staraptor. That thing's a monster, dude. Okay. I'm glad that's gone. Okay, Zippo to 36. Oh god, I think he evolves. I think he's gonna evolve. My berry activates. Oh, I had a berry too. Okay. Here's a Rapidash. There's a tiny chance this thing has, like, Drill Run. Right? I feel like you gotta go Zippo either way, though. I feel like you gotta go Zippo either way. Fire Spin. We're immune. I did just get rid of... I'm gonna bite and see what it does, but I did just get rid of Dragon Rage. I flinch it. It's kind of nice. Let's bite it again. Flame Charge. Not really that concerned about that. Yeah, I resist that. I don't really care if he gets speed boosts. I probably should heal up. Like, Flame Charge is doing nothing to me. I don't care. As long as it doesn't have Drill Run, I'm chilling right now. Could have Stomp or something. Like, Flame Charge isn't that scary right now. You know what I'm gonna do? I think the play here is Hyper Potion Nala, because I know he's gonna have his starter. And I'm gonna need to be able to deal with that. And here's a takedown and he misses. Okay, that's kind of big. And I'm gonna save Zippo's health here and go Nexus, because Nexus resists the normal and the fire. I can take a takedown. And that doesn't do too much, and I can one-shot him back here with Smackdown. I probably could just Quick Attack. I'm gonna Smackdown. I don't know. He's gonna Fire Spin me, but again, that's not an issue. Like, I take that pretty well, and I just knock him out. And then the Fire Spin should go away if I knock him out. So, okay, Rapidash is gone. We know he's got the Grass thing still, and he's got his starter still, I think. Nala gets a level. Nala's learning Thunder Fang, which is an improvement over Spark. Kind of? I guess I'll give it a charge. Okay. And here's... Oh, it's the Blastoise now. Okay. Nala's my answer. I also have Loco. I think I go Nala. A water move could be coming, though. I kind of want to go Loco to bait the water move and then go Nala to bait the flying move. That's what I'm going to do. A little risky right now. Aqua Tail. Okay, so that was the right play. Now we bait... Is it female? It's male. Now we bait the flying move by going into Nala. And it's Air Cutter. which is genius. And now I go for Thunder Wave and paralyze it. I'm faster. I shouldn't have paralyzed it. That was the wrong play. I didn't think I was faster. I get fully para though. We're out here. Let's go. We spark. We do not risk the Thunderfang miss. Let's go, dude. Nala. I have to keep Nala on this team. That Blastoise is amazing, by the way. That Blastoise is amazing, by the way. And Koki Pound, which is the grass dude. Which I feel like Captain Jack goes for fly against it. Right? Mega Punch. He just got his punching moves. I'm gonna just go for fly. I think we're fine. Wow, I really got through that. I really just got through that. That was scary, I'm not gonna lie. I really thought I was about to just get wrecked. And I think Zippo's about to evolve. I think. I should have evolved first. Yes, Zippo's evolving! No! Dog. No way. No way! Yeah! Look at that, dude. That's amazing, and he wants to learn Dragon Pulse. Let's go. Finally getting some moves. This thing is nuts. Look at this. Dragon Pulse. Oh my goodness. You're gonna go to the Safari Zone. See you later. We just ascended. Hold up. Zippo has Levitate now! Oh, baby. Yo, Zippo is actually looking spicy. I actually almost lost that fight, though. That was a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go heal up, but Zippo is looking spicy right now, dude. Pulled a pretty good haul from the Safari Zone. Wanna see? All right, let's see what you got, man. All right, this is Rich Boy Asher, and he's got an Ambipom. It's all right, Captain Jack can just low sweep. I'll probably get fake. No fake out, wow. All right, I'll take that. Goodbye, Ambipom. See you later, buddy. All right, what else we got? Ripjaw gets to 30. I'm really excited. Oh. What is that, Chansey? It's not normal type. It's fairy. I might be dead. I was fighting. Oh, I might be dead, Captain Jack! Alrighty then. I have no idea what that is. I have no idea what this is. I can't believe that. Wow. Oh, man. That's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. That is very how could I have predicted that Chansey was gonna do that? I feel like that Chansey, instead of being bulky, is like offensive or something. I don't know. That's crazy, bro. You gotta be kidding me, man. That is not what I wanted. And that was my flyer and cut Pokemon too. Like, I mean, I can make it without fly, and I guess I can always like switch around, but that's really bad, dude. Captain Jack, I'm sorry, buddy. I never intended for that to be the case. Wow. Rest in peace, Captain Jack. Sad times, everybody. I have decided to add Hootsburg to the team. It gives me a flying and a dark type, so at least I don't like duplicate typings. It's kind of funny that I caught Hootsburg. It ends up working out. Very far behind on levels, and the team is very weak as well. So this is actually where we're gonna wrap things up. I'm gonna finish up the rest of that path on the next episode, and I think it looks like we're heading back into Genesis Forest and everything in between. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know your favorite part of Pokemon games. Like the video if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and don't forget early access members on aDriveLive.com. Plus members, appreciate y'all. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace.